In this sacred and pivotal moment, Archangel Micheal, the celestial guardian of divine truth and steadfast protector of those called to a higher purpose, issues a resounding proclamation that echoes through the spiritual realms, piercing the veil between heaven and earth. A mere 2 minutes remain before a transformative event, cloaked in celestial mystery, begins to unfold with divine precision. This message, meticulously crafted in the ethereal chambers of heaven, was not intended for the masses, nor was it meant to be scattered among the unseeing. It was written, sealed, and delivered with divine intentionality for you alone, the chosen recipient whose soul was marked for this moment before the foundations of time were laid. As your eyes trace these sacred words, a holy countdown has been ignited, a celestial timer ticking with relentless purpose toward a miracle so profound, so earth-shattering, that it will not only reshape the foundation of your existence, but realign the very cosmos around you, setting your destiny into motion with unyielding force. You have stepped into a divine appointment, a moment your soul recognized long before your conscious mind could grasp its depth, its weight, or its eternal significance. This is no ordinary communication. It is a spiritual summons, a radiant beacon encoded with the sacred keys to unlock your liberation, designed to propel you into the fullness of your divine purpose. This miracle, now unfurling like a sacred scroll across the tapestry of your life, is not a fleeting whim of fate or a random stroke of fortune. It is the culmination of your silent sacrifices, the tears you shed in the quiet solitude of your heart, and the unyielding strength you summoned when no one bore witness to your struggles, when the world seemed indifferent to your pain. Every moment of perseverance, every step you took through the shadowed valleys of doubt and despair has been meticulously recorded in the annals of heaven, etched into the divine ledgers as a testament to your resilience. Your refusal to surrender, even when hope flickered like a dying ember, has drawn the gaze of the divine, stirring celestial forces into action on your behalf. Within mere hours, a sign will manifest, a moment of such exquisite alignment that its truth will reverberate through your being, igniting your spirit with undeniable confirmation of the divine plan unfolding before you. If your heart quickens, if your soul stirs with a knowing that transcends explanation, if a warmth spreads through your chest as you read these words, understand that you are receiving a spiritual signal, a celestial call to acknowledge the intricate orchestration of heaven at work in every facet of your life. Behind the veil of the physical world, where mortal eyes cannot see, a man of significant influence has been observing your journey in reverent silence. He wields authority, a position of power that grants him the ability to alter the course of your life in ways that will leave you breathless, awestruck at the magnitude of what is possible. Until this precise moment, divine timing held him at bay, ensuring your paths would converge only when the celestial conditions were perfectly aligned, when the spiritual groundwork was complete. Now the gates of heaven have swung wide their hinges, singing with celestial purpose, and he is preparing to step forward. Guided by a force far greater than himself, a force that has inscribed your name in the divine records, marking you as one destined for greatness. The delays you've endured, the seasons of waiting that tested the very fibers of your faith, were not without purpose. They were orchestrated to shield you, to protect you from crossing paths with this individual until a hidden adversary, a force that sought to derail your destiny with cunning and deceit, was unmasked. Tonight, in a conversation held in secret, far from your awareness, this enemy's true intentions will be laid bare, their schemes exposed under the piercing light of divine justice. Soon, the truth will find its way to your ears, carried on the sacred winds of revelation, confirming what your spirit has long suspected. You were never overlooked because of weakness. Rather, your strength was too vast, too radiant, too overwhelming for the small spaces others tried to confine you to. Your presence, your essence, your very being was too powerful for their limited molds, and they struggled to comprehend the magnitude of who you are destined to become, a vessel of divine light, a beacon of sacred purpose. Now, as the divine plan unfolds with breathtaking precision, the crooked paths of your life are being straightened, the obstacles cleared, and the road ahead is opening to reveal the sacred journey you were always meant to walk. You are among the rare few, the steadfast souls who refuse to turn away when the blessings seem distant, who held fast even when the weight of the world pressed relentlessly against your spirit, threatening to crush your resolve. Your unwavering faith has summoned a torrent of divine favor, a flood of blessings rushing toward you with unstoppable force, ready to sweep away the barriers that have held you back, to dismantle the chains that have bound you, and to usher you into a season of abundance and fulfillment. The financial burdens that have tethered you to struggle, that have weighed heavily upon your heart and mind, are on the verge of shattering, like a dam crumbling under the relentless pressure of divine intervention, releasing a cascade of abundance that will transform your reality in ways you never dared to dream. Above your home, a celestial window is opening its radiant light, piercing the spiritual realm to clear the dust of past struggles, lift the weights that have burdened your soul, and rearrange the elements of your life to align perfectly with your divine inheritance. One individual who dared to misuse your name, who sought to hinder your progress with falsehoods and deceit, is being removed from your path by the unyielding hand of heaven. Their attempts to delay your rise, to tarnish your reputation with lies, were futile, for your name is shielded by a higher power, a divine force that renders their efforts powerless, their words mere echoes in the wind. At this very moment, a call is being made in your name, not by a friend, not by a stranger, but by someone seated in a position of authority, divinely instructed to restore what was unjustly taken from you, to right the wrongs that have lingered too long. Prepare your heart, for what is coming will feel like a dream, so extraordinary, so surreal, that it will challenge your understanding of what is possible in this world. A powerful woman, previously unaware of the truth of your journey, has recently turned her discerning gaze toward you. Upon discovering the hidden realities of your situation, she has vowed to intervene, and her actions will be decisive, unwavering, and blessed by the heavens. This is not the first time heaven has sent aid to your side, but it is the first time the alignment is perfect, ensuring that this help will complete its mission without interference, without sabotage, without delay. The days of obstruction are over, and you are being ushered into rooms you once wept over, spaces you longed to occupy but were denied, spaces where your light was too bright for others to bear. This entry is not through force, not through manipulation, but through the gentle yet unyielding hand of divine orchestration, guiding you with a precision that only heaven can muster. Within the next 24 hours, a revelation or announcement will confirm this shift, marking the end of a season where you were misunderstood, overlooked, or underestimated. Your voice has reached the ears of those who hold power, silencing those who once doubted you, their disbelief giving way to awe as they witness the undeniable radiance of your rise. A door is being opened by someone you once helped, someone who remembers your kindness when others turned away, when the world seemed cold and indifferent. Their gratitude is manifesting in a repayment that transcends material value, touching the very core of your identity, your purpose, and your divine calling. A stranger, guided by a prophetic vision, is searching for you, not to challenge you, not to test you, but to deliver a divine reward, a blessing that has been stored in the heavens for this precise moment. The obstacles that delayed their arrival have crumbled, and the path is now clear for your paths to converge in a sacred union of purpose and destiny. As you awaken tomorrow, a profound clarity will envelop you, a harmony between your spiritual and physical journeys that will guide your next steps with unwavering certainty. This clarity is not ordinary. It is the alignment of your soul with the divine plan, illuminating the path forward with a radiance that blinds the shadows of doubt. The pain you've carried, even the hidden wounds invisible to others, is being lifted by a divine decree, replaced with a peace that surpasses understanding, a tranquility that soothes the deepest parts of your being. Someone who wronged you in anger, who spoke words that cut like blades, will soon reach out, their hearts softened by divine conviction, but their influence will no longer harm you. You have grown beyond their grasp, fortified by a divine shield that renders their efforts powerless. Archangel Micheal declares with resounding authority that a document, long delayed by human interference, is now being propelled forward by divine hands, its release imminent. Within days, you will hear of its arrival, and it will mark a turning point in your journey, a moment of divine vindication. A woman, guided by spiritual dreams, is preparing to share a key resource, a revelation, or a connection that will alter your trajectory in ways you cannot yet foresee. Her silence until now was not indifference, but divine timing, ensuring that her intervention would carry the full weight of heaven's purpose. Your spirit will recognize her energy before your eyes recognize her face, for your soul is already attuned to this sacred alignment. The strange hours you've been waking, the restlessness that has stirred your nights, are not mere stress. They are signals from the divine, urging you to remain alert as your breakthrough approaches with unstoppable force. In a high-level meeting, your name is being spoken with admiration, a testament to your resilience in the face of trials. This divine influence requires no effort on your part. Your energy is announcing itself in rooms you've yet to enter, carrying your name into places of power and opportunity. Your name will soon appear on something official, a blessed document that will redefine how others perceive you, silencing those who doubted you and affirming your divine calling. Those who turned away from you, who stopped believing in your light, have been removed from your path, for their presence would have diminished the miracle now unfolding. A sudden financial shift is imminent, not through chance or fleeting luck, but through the release of what is rightfully yours, a spiritual debt long owed to you by the universe. Someone will apologize, not in words but in actions, their energy shifting to reflect a newfound respect for you. The storm that sought to break you has passed, leaving behind a more powerful, more anointed version of you, ready to step into elevation mode. A secret confession or testimony will surface this week, bringing clarity to a situation that never made sense. A person you thought was against you has been quietly protecting you, standing as a shield against those who sought to harm your reputation. On Thursday or Friday, a seemingly coincidental event, a call, a message, or an overheard remark, will serve as divine confirmation of your path. Those who dimmed your light are now exposed, not by your actions, but by the undeniable radiance of your rise. A seat, long held by another, is being reclaimed for you, a divine redirection orchestrated by heaven itself. A whisper from an ancestor, carried across the veil, is guiding a stranger to bless you in a way that feels serendipitous, but is deeply intentional. The air around you is charged with transformation, your spirit responding to the shift with a vibrancy that cannot be ignored. A person who once walked away is now desperate to return, but you have outgrown the version of yourself they knew. A financial opportunity, disguised as a conversation or a favor, is approaching, and it will open multiple doors, leading to a cascade of blessings. You are not broken but being rebuilt, your scars sealed by a divine fire that renders you untouchable. An old memory, photograph, or message from your past will resurface, a sign that your former timeline is being cleansed for good. A celebration, though perhaps quiet, is coming to your home, marking the true beginning of your new season. You are destined to lead, to release blessings, and to inspire others by the example of your faith. A connection from another country is forming, sparked by curiosity about your journey, and it will lead to elevation beyond your current circumstances. Your waiting was not punishment but protection, and now you are stepping into performance, a season where your purpose will shine. Your name is being restored in the spiritual realm, lies dismantled, and missed opportunities are returning in a form greater than you ever imagined. A kind word from a stranger this week will carry divine weight, a reminder that you are seen, loved, and protected. Your spiritual rank has shifted, reflected in the newfound respect in others' voices. A recurring dream over 3 nights will reveal a hidden code for your next move. Write it down, for every detail matters. Those who betrayed you cannot follow you into this new chapter. A surprise encounter or message will stir your spirit, confirming its heavenly origin. An old energy is being evicted from your space, making room for the blessings destined for you. An ancestor's favor is being delivered through a stranger, and a person who ghosted you will return, but you hold the power to set boundaries. You are seated in heavenly places, prepared for a purpose far beyond what you imagined. This is your moment of divine elevation. The storm has passed, forging a more powerful, more anointed version of you. You are seen, protected, and destined for greatness. Prepare for the miracle, for it is already in motion, and you are exactly where you need to be. Thank you for embracing this sacred message from Archangel Micheal. If these words have stirred your spirit and resonated with your soul, please like and subscribe to stay connected with these divine teachings. Your support helps us continue sharing these transformative messages with those who are called to hear them, fostering a community of faith, hope, and spiritual awakening.